What's up, your man Rico, the opinionist? I know I hardly go live on my YouTube channel, but I'm going to start going live, I swear. I know I keep saying that to y'all. But anyway, really quickly, I don't know if y'all been seeing the video. It's making its rounds on social media. Dr. Umar Johnson was recently charged at by an angry black queen. Because I say that because she was charging towards the stage. She charged towards the stage. And he said, "Who is this queen?" And it was very apparent that she was angry. And he said, "They write books about you Negroes." In the middle of him saying that, all of a sudden, she threw up her purse or a bag and said, "What books?" No, she said, "Check out the book." He said, I've never seen this one before in my life." That's when she said, "Check out the book." I guess she's trying to say that he was kicking it with her the night before this speech. And they had to literally tussle with this large woman. And my goodness, to the point that they were trying to pull her, and these were men. These were like healthy sized men trying to pull this rotund woman, angry rotund woman. And she was pulling away, and the guys were trying to pull her back down the aisle, and she fell on one of the guys. And of course, in the comments, they're like, "I hope he's okay." And she took her shirt off and flung it on a chair. Then I saw a hand take the shirt and like fling it back at her, like threw it back on the floor. And he continued his speech. And you know, it's very interesting. You would think that you never thought that a woman would be charging, a black woman, a black queen would be charging at Dr. Umar out of anger. The way he just pretty much, well, he gives them so many outs and so many opportunities to not take accountability for their behavior, even to the point of blaming black men for a lot of these grown women's behaviors. So, as I checked out the video and I just kind of processed it, I want this to be made clear. History is a great teacher. And I was reading some of the comments. Somebody said, "This looks like a get your hand out of my pocket moment." Someone else wrote, "Be careful, brother. This is probably just a rehearsal." And then I read a comment where it says, "She's an agent." And we all know, if you look at the history of those particular men who were unalived, there's always somebody that was close to them or somebody they knew. Yeah, Dr. King, Malcolm, who else? Who else? Who else can I name? It was kind of, Jimi Hendrix. There was somebody there. Reportedly, it was a woman there when Pimp C, allegedly, reportedly, I think I snapped. Shout out to Kwame Brown. Sam Cooke didn't know those ladies though, or reportedly. So, but anyway, it's usually someone close to you that can get to you, and by him being such a defender of quote unquote black queens, it was I think it was a shock to a lot of us to see an angry one run up there and have a problem with what he was saying. But also, when I stand back and really look at it for what it is, I like, Dr. Umar hadn't done anything to hurt anybody. Yeah, I don't agree with a lot of his very biased rhetoric when it comes to blaming black men, and disrespecting black men for the sake of his female audience. But I don't want anything to happen to the brother. I'd just rather see him just be debated. That's all. But there's something that he has said that has upset somebody that's larger than us as a group. Did y'all hear me? It's something that he's talked about. Maybe that Snow Bunny thing is getting to a particular group of blacks. who want him out. Maybe when he talks about the feminists, the LGBT, he's had his run in with them. But it's something bigger than us that wants Dr. Umar to stop talking. You know, we can go back through all of the great leaders, you know, who were, you know, I guess permanently removed, if you will, from the planet for their speeches and the teaching they were trying to do. So I just want to say, look, there's a place under the sun for everybody. There's a place under the sun for everyone's philosophy, including Dr. Umar, because believe it or not, I agree with 92% of things that he's saying because it can be researched. They said when he grow off on tangents and get to hollering, big Prince Papa, big Papa, Pippi, Papa, Papa, Prince Pan, African Papa. Then he get to all that foolishness, then I kind of move on. Then when he started blaming black men, you know, for what's going on when black women wear blonde weaves and lace fronts, he blamed black men for that. You know, they keep blaming for black women being fat. According to statistics, they're fat, right? I think he blames us for that. And when he, now, when he talks about interracial dating, he never mentions the sisters. I always say, black men, y'all hear snow bunny hopping and all of that, but he never talks about the black women who bunny hop, and often. So that's where, you know, when there's not a balance, then I just like, okay, I'm not going to throw the baby out the bathwater. And I'm certainly not going to throw Dr. Umar out, because when it comes to reparations, when it comes to what we need, Dr. Umar is probably the premier guy to go to. So I just want to say, as we like to say about particular people, protect them at all costs. Well, we should protect Dr. Umar at all costs. Like, again, Dr. Umar is not a threat to our community. So who is he actually a threat to for this kind of foolishness to pop off? And please, y'all pay attention to what's happening in front of you. And then look around and process. Because this is nothing new. So but anyway, I just want to share my little 2 cents on it. Let's protect him at all costs. His voice is needed. No one agrees with anybody 100%. But all of us agree with somebody at some point and at some times, right? Right on. So, y'all be cool. It's your man Rico, the opinionist. I just want to share my thought. Dr. Umar, be cool, man. And I appreciate it. You had plenty of security. But I mean, before I go out again, I'm going to say this. When people start running up on these stages, y'all go ahead and use that Second Amendment right on their asses. Go ahead. If you're not going to just straight out put them bees on them, just go ahead and beat them to the last breath. Don't kill them, but just let them know. You know, like that ass whooping that guy got at the Dave Chappelle show? Put a good ass on knees to the liver, punches to the jaw, elbows to the forehead, off the top rope on their backs. Kick their ass. Because you don't run up on the stage with somebody because you don't like what they say. Who does that? And who's allowing this? All right? That's what I just want to say. So security, shout out to Dr. Umar's security. And shout out to the people there who was warning him that she was charging up to the stage. Shout out to that sister that was behind her warning, letting security know, y'all need to check out, look out for her. Because she's charging like a rhino. But y'all be cool. It's your man Rico, for real. Talk to y'all later. Peace.